dramatic event. In the last 2 days, I rewatched all 5 of the Harry Potter films. And this is my order, my favorite. And before, not including this one, I'll tell you where this one falls in the ranking afterwards. My favorite is Goblet of Fire. I think that is an excellent film. Second favorite would be Prisoner of Azkaban. My third favorite would be The Sorcerer's Stone. I know a lot of people don't like it, and I thought I didn't like it, but rewatching it, I realized that I actually do really like it. And it's actually almost basically tied with Prisoner of Azkaban as my second favorite. But I think Sorcerer's Stone does a very good job at exploring this world that the author has created, and it's just a heck of a lot of fun, with all the Quidditch, and it really just explores the castle, and it's the one that's least plot-driven, but it never seemed to meander. It's just a heck of a lot of fun. 4 would be Chamber of Secrets. It's pretty good. I think there's some really great moments, but there are some points where there's some really stupid humor, and the dialogue and some of the acting is especially weak. And I never really had a problem with the acting in this franchise, but in Chamber of Secrets, there were some scenes where it was especially bad. I still like Chamber of Secrets. My least favorite is Order of the Phoenix. It's pretty good, but I just think that, the magical, likable quality that all these films seem to have just kind of lacked in this movie. The compellingness of these characters was just off. And it just wasn't all that much fun. It tried to be really dark, and it had a pretty good story, but it just kind of felt like another action movie, not a Harry Potter movie. But I still like it. Now, where does this new one fall in? It is my new favorite. This is from the director of my least favorite film in the series, and does it show? Absolutely not. This movie is fantastic. It is freaking awesome. The funniest, these characters, if you've seen all these movies, or read the books, you should love the characters by now. And this movie especially is really evolving, and they're growing up, and it's just great. It's great, the journey with these characters. The stuff I like the most about this film is when it takes a break from the plot with Voldemort and the magic and the action, and is with the characters and his relationships. And it has a high school teen film feel to it, where these are just normal teenagers, not immortal wizards. There isn't all that much action here, but when there is, it is excellently directed and executed. There are some really awesome scenes here. And I don't know why I haven't mentioned this yet, but I haven't read the books. I read the first one a couple years ago. I don't know why I stopped there, but to tell you the truth, I'm glad I haven't read the books, especially with Harry Potter. I don't want to know what happens. I really don't. This is such a well-written story, and I don't want to know what happens. It is excellent to see these plot twists unfold. Now, I really didn't think any movie was going to be Goblet of Fire as my favorite. This film doesn't do it by much, but I gotta say, this is my new favorite of the series. There was really not very many things here that I didn't like. Like I said, I rewatched all the films in the past couple days, as I have currently got my nights and days switched around, so I basically stayed up all night for the last 5 days or so I might as well do something. But anyway, the first 3 films, it has the same design, the same castle design. The area where, the staircases move and the moving pictures, I love that. And I don't know if it's there with the 4th or 5th. I'm not sure, it might not, but in this film, especially the castle, Hogwarts seemed to look a lot different. And it just didn't really have that magical feel to it like it usually does. That's probably my biggest complaint, and that really doesn't matter very much. But, there was really no ghosts flying around, no moving pictures, and I always thought that was really neat. I always love the attention to detail that these movies have. It's really always fun. I always had fun, looking in the background and seeing the pictures move and react to what the characters are doing, but there wasn't really much of that here. This film has the traits of, just another excellent movie. This isn't a kiddie movie. It's very emotionally satisfying. It's very complex, and these characters are excellent, and it's just so great to see them grow up. And this movie, it has some fun moments, it has some really scary moments. It's all here. And I don't see how any fan can be disappointed. You know, I think the only people that will have a problem with it be like, they left this part out of the book, and that's completely incorrect. If you look here on page 423, and those people are idiots. Seriously, I don't get like why people that have like read the books always think that they like own the rights to the movie. This was our story, and they ruined it. This is so freaking annoying. They're never happy with anything. Like seriously, I had someone tell me that this new Star Trek movie sucked because in the TV show, Captain Kirk didn't have a personality. And in the movie, he did. Wow. But anyway, getting back to Harry Potter, I'm going to give Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince a 9.5 out of 10. Yay. Bubbles on a Sunday afternoon. It's not nice to overdose.
Put your glue back in the cupboard.